Hello, lovers. Welcome to Heart to Heart, the Living Spiritfully podcast. My name is Paul Galloro, and I am so honored and excited to be your host for this experience. So this little mini episode is just to give you a little idea of this podcast, how it came to be, and what my intentions are with it. So I got this idea probably about 2 years ago. Around then I had sold my things, I packed up my apartment, I left everything with family, and I took off. I traveled the world for 3 months. And what was amazing to me was how deeply I connected with people in such a short amount of time. I had spent 2 months in Italy, and while I was there, 6 of those weeks was spent in Florence, where I met some amazing people, and we just connected instantly. But then for the rest of that time, I had just rented a car, packed up, and traveled around, and I stopped in little towns for 2 or 3 days at a time. I think the longest time I spent somewhere was 4 days. And what was amazing to me was that I was able to connect with people so deeply. And that has always been something about me. I just love having heart-to-hearts with people all the time, even people that I just meet quickly or passing by through a town. I've never been one to ask questions about, like, what do you do, etc. There's certain small talk questions that I will ask, but for the most part, the main question that I always like to ask people, especially now, is how's your heart? And so the guests that I will have on this podcast are people that I have either had a connection with, had this conversation, how's your heart with, in the past, and feel like they have such an amazing story that I want to share with everybody. Or they're people that I've had little interactions with and want to know deeper. And so that is what Heart to Heart is all about. It's me and my guests having heart-to-heart conversations to get to know who they are on a deeper level. And we'll see how it goes. Now, I do want to shout out, special mention to our very first guest that you'll see on the first episode, which I will release tomorrow. Her name is Umal Kiran, and if it wasn't for her, this podcast would still be an idea somewhere floating around in the ethers. She had reached out to me a couple of weeks ago, and she said, listen, I have a story I feel the need to share. Do you have a place where I can share it? And I said, no, but I'm going to make it. And so here we are. So I hope that you enjoy this experience as much as I've enjoyed the creation of it, and also now the people that I get to experience these conversations with. So if you would like to be kept abreast of what's happening when things are going to be released, make sure that you follow me on Instagram, as I will be posting these on my IGTV. Also follow me on the YouTube, because I will post these on the YouTube as well. And if you're looking for an audio-only version, these will be up on my SoundCloud. To be honest, it's not a high-tech thing. It's just really me having a conversation. So right now, this is how I'm putting it out, and we'll see if and how this podcast grows to make it available in other ways as well. So thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to take you on this journey of my heart and my guests' hearts, and I love you very much. So have a gorgeous time. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to check back tomorrow for my very first guest, Umal Kiran. And then every 2 weeks on Thursdays, I will have a new guest and a new heart-to-heart. I love you very much. Check out the links with wherever you are seeing or hearing this, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.